Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of HyperSquiZ playing FTB Unleashed. Today I'm thinking of looking at different methods for mining. Now of course, I've got this quarry out here which gets me all the resources I need. So I don't really need to do much else, but before I had that I had to find other ways of mining out the resources required. Right now I'm going to put together a couple of items that you can use for doing just that. Some I've already got. Of course, you've got your trusty pick, which is, well, it's pretty obvious, the standard way of doing it, just going down, digging away. And we've got the hammer, which we made on the smeltery back at the beginning of the episode, or I made quite early in the episode. I might have done it off camera, but it's a good way of digging out large tunnels quickly and getting resources together. Now, other options include the mining laser, which is quite advanced, requires a few materials, and there's an enderman outside somewhere. Hey fella. Yeah. So yeah, anyway, distraction. Yeah, mining laser. So I'm going to put together one of those, and then there's also the really cheap option that's quite fun to use, and that is the mining turtle. Alright, so let's start off. Actually, let's put together a mining turtle first, because that's quite an easy one. Actually, let's go kill this enderman, because he's a little annoying. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Come back here. There we go. Right, anyway, sorry about that. Where were we? So let's put together a mining turtle. Quite easy to do. Just want to take some cooked cobblestone, so some stone, a bit of redstone, and a glass pane. Gives you a computer. My texture for it's a bit funny, but that's how you do it. Then you put a chest at the bottom and iron around the edge like that. Gives you a turtle. Then you put a turtle in there and you give him a little mining pick, a diamond pickaxe, and that's it. That's your mining turtle. Nice and easy. And he can run on coal. And we'll go down and we'll give him a go in a minute. But first, let's put together the other option, which is the mining laser. Needs quite a few options. Quite a few things. It needs advanced alloys, which are tin. I'm doing there's actually two recipes for this. This is one of the better recipes. That's not how you do it. So here we go. Mining laser. So the mining laser, you've got the advanced alloys. So there you go, it's like that. That's where I was going wrong. So it's those across the middle. I think was it that way around? Yeah, there you go. So this one, or this recipe, which gives you 4 mixed metal ingots, is made using refined iron, false ingots, and tin. But there's also one that uses is it bronze or copper, possibly. There you go. Refined iron, bronze, and tin, which only gives you 2. But I'm going to use this method, which is going to give me 8 mixed metal ingots. I'm going to bung these in my compressor, because we're going to need those. That's going to take a while to run. Eventually, I'll have some more advanced alloys. You need 4 in total for the mining laser. Next thing you need is an advanced circuit, which is just, I'm going to make a normal electronic circuit using the better recipes to give me 2. Then you need the circuit with 2, I think it's 4 and 2, yeah. So 2 lapis, 2 glowstone, and 4 redstone to give you advanced circuit. And then on top of that, you're going to need 2 of these power crystals, or the energy crystals. So we've got 2 of them, advanced circuit, and we just need the advanced alloys. There we go. 2 more advanced alloys, so I've got 4. And then it's just advanced alloys, crystals at the top like that, circuit, and a bit of redstone on the end. It gives you a mining laser. Now these are a great little thing. They're good fun, good way of mining resources, and they can be used to mine resources in the nether without aggroing the pigmen. Whereas at the moment, if you, other than ardite and cobalt, any other resource you mine, it will aggro. So without using this, you can mine stuff without aggroing, which is nice. Right, let's head down into the mine. Now I've got these bits together. all these basics, and we can try them all out, and I'll show you how they all work. I almost forgot, before I head down into the mine and start doing some experimental mining with these items, I need to charge the mining laser. So I've come up here to my power plant. I've got the MFE here, or the MFSU I've got, or you can use an MFE as well, but an MFSU or any kind of power storage EU storage box, you bung that in there and it'll charge up. That shouldn't take too long, and once that's charged I'll be down in the mine. Okay, well, I'm going to head down into the old mine. I actually covered my old mine up because I stopped using it once I had the quarry, but basically I've got it under here. Here we go. Underneath the refinery here we've got this little room. I've opened it back up, so it used to be up to the surface but it's not anymore, and here's my old mine. Let's head down the bottom. Quick skip down here. Here we go. Here we are, down in the old mine. Perfect testing ground for these different tools. Now, the first one I'm going to show you, which you all probably know. I mean, we've got the pick. Obviously, I don't really need to show you that, do I? That's kind of normal. Everyone knows how a pick works. The hammer, those of iron, you know. The hammer, if you've made one, similar to the pick, you just aim in the middle, like so, and it digs in a 3x3 straight along, like that. Great tool for strip mining. Brilliant for getting lots of stone together and other materials, if that's what you're into. That works nicely. That's really good for doing that. It's probably one of the quickest ways of doing lots and lots of mining for a fairly cheap cost, as long as you've got a smeltery. Other options are, of course, let's go with the mining turtle next. So the mine turtle is a bit different, a bit more awkward to use. What I normally do, set him down in a hole, put a chest behind him. You have to put coal in there, and then if we do help, we'll give you options. You can say programs. They're the list of programs the little turtle has, and the program we are going to want, if I can remember rightly, is tunnel. There's two options. You can either do it tunnel or excavate. Excavate for digging down, tunnel for digging forwards. So if we do tunnel 20, and he'll set off, and he basically digs a 3x3, not 3x3, a 3x2 tunnel, and he'll keep going for as long as he's got fuel, or until he reaches 20 blocks in that direction, which is what we specified. And that's quite a good way of doing mining if you aren't in a rush. It's quite a quick way of doing it. He'll mine pretty much everything. So gravel's not a problem to him. Lava's not a problem. He'll just work through it. The lava will end up filling the tunnel, but he won't be killed by lava. And what he'll do is when he's finished, he'll come back and he'll dump everything into this chest. Now that's quite an easy one to use, and I quite like doing that. If you had like several of them, you could do a big area quite easily. We'll leave him going. I'll show you the mining laser, and when that's done, I'll show you the excavate option. Right, okay, so mining laser. By default, it'll be set to mining mode, and essentially all that does is if you shoot, it destroys blocks, up to 6 blocks in a line. Go in any direction, like so. I don't know why the sound's not working. There's normally a sound. But there you go, you get the idea. You just blast away, and then you go. Of course, this has different modes, which is good. Default key is M, but if you... So I've had to change that because M's used something else. So if I hold down my change mode key and right click, it will change the mode of the laser. So we've got low focus. Now low focus is low power and short distance. So if you just want to dig out like one block, be more precise with your digging, that's what you want. And that works quite well just for digging out individual blocks. Now other modes include hold down key, do that, long range, which goes for a long distance. So if I shoot this, pow, that goes really far into the distance, as you can see. You can see on my minimap actually how far it's gone. That's pretty impressive. Other modes, we've got horizontal, which means I can aim at this block and it will always go straight ahead. Ooh, diamonds. I'm actually going to mine those diamonds out with my pick here because I've got fortune 1 on this pick. So I should be able to get a few extra. Wow, that's a nice little stash of diamonds actually. Perfect. 15 diamonds out of that. Anyway, okay, back to the mining. So yeah, that's that mode. If you go again, you've got superheat mode, which is quite impressive. If I pow again, just mine my way in. It doesn't go a long distance. Just digs away nicely. The other thing about this one, or this mode, which is pretty cool, if I find some iron, for example, if I hit that, it turns immediately into an ingot. So if you want to smelt things as you go, you just do that. Brilliant mode. Then we've got scatter mode, which does an area. So if I find somewhere where I'm not going to blow anything up, pow, whoa! As you can see, that does a lot of damage. So if I come in here a bit, let's do it here. Bam. Bam. Now that's kind of ridiculous. But scatter mode uses a lot of power. You can understand why looking at that. I mean, seriously, that's impressive. Okay, right, finally, explosive mode. Now if we shoot that, it does what it says on the tin. It blows up. Blasts a huge area, so you can mine out vast areas pretty quick with the mining laser using the different modes. Let's pick up some of this stuff before it all disappears. Made a bit of a mess of my mining area, but you get the idea. That's a pretty good method for just making a mess, really. Yeah. Right, okay, well, let's see how our turtle's doing. Oh, he's getting along nicely. There you go, he's reached the end. I actually kind of expected him to come back to the chest, but I guess when he's building a tunnel, he doesn't do that. So anyway, if I gravel, just wanted to get rid of some of this cobble. Right, if I pick him up. Now excavate is the other mode on the turtle. So if we find somewhere, this will do, somewhere that's fairly closed, we'll plonk him there. I think this is probably more the mode you want a chest for, really. I think on tunnel he just keeps going. He doesn't actually come back. He just, unless he runs out of fuel, I guess. Only then, I don't know if he does. But with excavate, put the coal in there and do. If we do just excavate and do 3, he will dig. So there you go. He starts off marking out the area. He does a 3 by 3. So depending on what number you give him, it's the size he does. And literally, all he'll do is just dig down in that 3 by 3, and he'll just keep going until he hits bedrock. Now it's a long way to go. Let's just let him go. And there you go. He's dug down to the bottom. I've stuck a torch down there because I couldn't see what's going on, but he's dug right down to bedrock and he's come back up, and up in this chest is whatever he found, which isn't a lot, but it's something, isn't it? And he put his fuel in there as well because he was finished. That was kind of him, wasn't it? Okay, everyone, well, that was it. That was a quick mining session just with me showing you different methods for mining. As you can see, just in that short little session there, using those methods, we've got 27 diamonds, a little bit of iron, nice supply of redstone, bit of peridot and other bits. And that was just by randomly digging in. I wasn't really being very precise with my technique there, I was just digging. So there you have it. I think there's probably other methods for mining, which I may cover in another episode, but for now, that's it. I want to say thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this episode, please drop me a like. And if you want to see more of this sort of thing, subscribe. And don't forget, you can always catch me over on Twitter. One last thing before I go, though. I'm interested in people's feedback. If there's anything specific you want to see done in the FTB series I'm doing here, just pop it down in the comments and I'll see if I can oblige, see if I can sort out some machinery to show you what you need to do for whatever you need to do. If I can't do it, I won't do it, but if I can, I'll show you how. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you around.